5 years ago today are gathered for an emotional reunion in Iowa. In Sioux City, Iowa this weekend, hugs and tears and still vivid memories among survivors of the day fate gave them a second chance. Give me a great big hug. Passengers and crew members of United Flight 232 reunited 25 years after their calm, routine flight from Denver to Chicago devolved into terror.
I remember just a huge bang.
It was just that from normalcy to just chaos, just like that, instantaneous.
In that instant, high over Iowa, everything changed for the 296 people aboard the DC-10. An explosion in the rear engine disabled the hydraulic system, rendering the plane virtually uncontrollable. Al Haynes was the captain. Bill Records, his co-pilot, was at the controls.
First thing that really hit me is when Bill says to me, "Al, I can't control the airplane."
With the help of a second officer and an off-duty pilot, the veteran airman quickly improvised a way to steer the plane by manipulating thrust on the two good engines. They aimed for the closest airfield, Sioux City. In the cabin, passengers took the crash position.
I prayed for the pilots just to get strength to get down.
On the ground, emergency crews stood ready.
Wings level, gear was down, his nose was up. I had no idea how fast the DC-10 should land. Looked like it was going to be a good landing to me.
But the plane was approaching almost 100 miles an hour faster than it should. And then, just feet from the ground, this.
And then we smashed into the earth. It was incredible. I remember involuntarily closing my eyes and thinking, I just cannot believe that we hit this hard.
112 people died. Miraculously, though, 184 others lived.
Somebody in the pile of debris was moaning, and I said, relax, I see help coming.
At this weekend's reunion, they honored those who were lost.
Renee LeBeau.
Denise Ben.
Yesterday, Captain Al Haynes and First Officer Bill Records walked down the runway that they so desperately tried to safely land on that day, still burdened by the memories of those who didn't make it.
I'm happy that 184 survived, but we had a lot to do because of the crash with 112 dying. It wasn't our fault, but we still have. That's our responsibility, to get the airplane from A to B safely, and we didn't do it.
But those they did save against impossible odds remain eternally grateful to the pilots of Flight 232. NTSB investigators later tried to reenact Flight 232 in a simulator and concluded that the damaged plane simply